Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Tatsuki Fujimoto 1726 episode number 3 reaction. Right, so I missed a few, like not a few but 1 week I missed making videos on this. But yeah, I'm back again and I will complete the rest of these different episodes. Now, this episode, I forgot which this episode is supposed to be. Obviously, I'm going to react to this, so I will like get reminded what the title was. I already checked the titles before, so I think like there's like two more episodes which I have no idea about. Most of the others I've already read the manga, the one shot. So I think this is another one of those that I've already read. Either way, let's see what this is about, and yeah, whatever this is, yeah, let's react to this. So let us get started. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's see what this is. What in the... Oh, is that one? I think the one. What the? What's there a blue whale? Yeah, this is like a whole ass Monogatari style. Wow. This style of animation direction, it reminds me of Monogatari. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's that one. Obviously, I'm not going to say anything because it might spoil others. I'll talk about it later. But yeah, I have read this one shot. What? It just became... Bro. Oh my god, the expressions. Damn, great weather we are having. Wow. Love is blind. Oh yeah, that was the name. Yep. Damn. Yeah? Do you guys have umbrella? Oh no, they don't have umbrellas. What the? Oh yeah. I love how they speak. Yeah? No? Bruh. This is just funny. Oh, damn, his aura. This one shot is pretty silly. I love it. Yeah, this whole place is flooding. It's raining pretty heavily. Like, look at that. Hmm. Right. Never. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Only two of them. Council members. His eyes. Wow. Right. Yeah. All right, here we go. Crazy. Crazy situation. Imagine you getting mugged while you're trying to confess. Oh lord. Oh boy. We aren't. Good point. Bruh. Oh my god. Oh boy. He's like, oh god. Oh lord. Oh my god. This. What? Yeah. Oh lord. Mm. Oh god. Oh my god. Why is he surprised? Why is Alien surprised? Oh my god. Right. Well, well, he indirectly did, I guess. Mm. Damn, the color became right. It was all like dull and everything up until now. Hey, crazy. Yeah, that is why. Did you destroy Earth? Bro prevented. Yeah, you're giving him money? Wow. Okay. Oh wow. Damn. He's lucky as hell today. Well, that saved the world. Well, yeah. Yeah. His pants. Oh, his pants has the blue whale logo. Right. Well, yeah, obviously, I already read this. This was like a very short and a very funny one shot, I remember. Um, Interesting how they were able to. I was thinking how they will be able to make this like a proper episode. Because as far as I can remember, the one shot was very short. Like, it was like, how many pages? I don't even remember how many pages it was. But it was pretty short compared to a lot of the other Tatsuki Fujimoto one shots. This was one of the short ones. The previous one was also short, but this was shorter, I think. I don't remember exactly. Love is blind. Wow. Right. Okay, and there you go. Yeah, I think that's it. Right, so here is another episode which shows how Tatsuki Fujimoto is so unpredictable. Like, could you have imagined, like, a freaking alien just coming up and being like, oh, we're just gonna destroy the earth? And he's like, nope, not the time, like, come to me later. I'm doing something very important now. Also, I feel like this was also a pretty good, like, a jab towards, like, anime tropes where, you know, everyone freaking gets cock blocked whenever they try to like confess their love or something, either by a train, or by the fireworks, or by someone else barging into the room, or some other nonsense just happening. Like, a lot of romance, like, animes and stuff have this whole thing. And I feel like this is also a jab towards that, as to how this guy, like, literally almost gets robbed, and then an alien comes and tells him that, yeah, we're going to destroy the world, and he's like, nope, not the time, come to me later, I'm doing something very important, I'm going to do this exactly now, because this is my time. This is, like, I feel like it was like a deliberate jab towards those type of, like, tropes. Because, yeah, like every single, like, show, like anime romance show, have this whole like freaking like getting interrupted in these type of situations. This guy also gets, but he doesn't care. He's like, nah, man, I'm here to confess. I'm going to confess. It doesn't matter what comes. It doesn't matter if the world gets destroyed. And that is why it is called love is blind, because he's blind to everything else when he's focusing on something, which here in this situation is love. And yeah, but like I said, this is why I love Tatsuki Fujimoto's works. You don't know what to expect. Like when I read this one shot for the first time, I was baffled at the fact that an alien just popped out of nowhere in this situation, and he was like, "Come to me later, not now." And in a way, you could say that was basically what saved the world, because the alien was like, "Damn, like that's something. I saw something good today. Like two people confessing and everything. Yeah, maybe we don't destroy Earth." And the guy who was here to rob him literally gave him money at the end. Like I guess he did take his shirt and everything. Like he gave his like jacket and all, but still. So yeah, that was this episode. Now I think like people might think that the like the expressions and everything were over exaggerated. No, this is actually exactly how it was in the manga as well. I remember reading the manga and I was like, what is going on with these characters' expression? They were making like weird faces and comically like, as we were seeing here, like with some weird and comical faces they were making, like, and they the anime actually the episode actually kind of captured that perfectly with the way weirdly the characters were making their faces. Also, I forgot to talk about the teacher as well. The first hurdle was the teacher. The teacher was like, "Oh no, you have to stay. You have to, do some like work and everything, like council work." And he's like, "No, not now." Like, and the teacher saw his eyes, and he was like, "Damn, those eyes! I've never seen those eyes before. This must be something very important. He's probably going to do." So let let him do what he's doing. But yeah, but as we can see here, he was someone who wanted to confess, because this girl here, Yuri, I think that was her name. She was someone who has been there with him from the very beginning in the student council work and everything, helped him out in multiple situations, even when he was depressed and he thought that he couldn't go on, because he was all alone in the student council and all. And yeah, that made him realize his feelings, and he decided to confess before he overseas. And yeah, and he was like, "This is the time. I will probably not get a chance anymore, so I'm going to do this. When I'm going to do this, I said I'm going to do this. It doesn't matter if the teacher stops me from going back home. I will not listen to him. My important job here is to go along with Yuri and confess. It doesn't matter if a guy tries to come and rob me. I'll just take my jacket off and give it to him and tell him to come back later, because I'm going to confess. It doesn't matter if an alien pops out and tells me that he's going to destroy the world. Yeah, I don't care. I'm going to confess and I'm going to do that." And that's what he did. In the end, he does reflect. It's like, maybe, maybe I'm a little bit too, like, blind about other things when I focus on something. But Yuri was like, "Oh no, that's something that I like about you, so don't worry about that." And there you go. Like it worked out perfectly. Another thing I wanted to mention here is obviously like Shaft, that is the anime studio that animates like Monogatari and everything. They have a distinct style of animation, and not animation, but I would say the direction of animation. Obviously Shaft didn't do this. I'm okay, wait a minute, which studio did this? I need to check. But whichever studio did this, it was pretty, I was pretty certain they were kind of trying to take the animation direction in that direction, like the Monogatari style. Like Monogatari has a very distinct style of animation direction. The animation is pretty unique as well, but that's purely because of Shaft doing it like that. But the direction in which it goes is very distinct and unique. Like Monogatari style is basically over exaggeration. That is basically what like that style of animation is. In a lot of Monogatari's like scenes, you will see some random like scenes which makes no sense. But if you think about it properly, a lot of those actually make sense. Like Monogatari does this, which is over exaggerate things, and that I feel like is something that makes Monogatari so good. Where basically, like Araragi, the main character, sees a lot of these things in a very over exaggerated way, and he kind of narrates it in a very over exaggerated way. That's why the animation kind of reflects that. For example, they show like a bus, for example, only that one character is sitting there, and all the other bus seats are empty. Even the driver's seat is empty, and the bus is going. The main character is just sitting there. It makes no sense, but it makes sense because there at that point the main character is not focusing on anyone other than himself and someone else maybe who's beside him, like the main heroine or something. Everyone else doesn't even come into his, like vision, so everything else is empty. Like these type of over exaggerated way of like story animation. This episode kind of did that, I saw, which was pretty interesting. For example, they were showing when the rain was, kind of falling. Suddenly they showed like as like the whole place was flooding or something, it seemed like. But obviously, I don't think the whole place was flooding. It seemed like the place has become like a complete water, like, like logged, like, like completely filled with water or something. But obviously that was not the case. I guess that was like a way of kind of showing, over exaggerating as to how, heavily the rain is coming down. That's why I like that. So, it is pretty interesting. I really like this direction of, animation, like, which is very unique. Like, it's not just like normal animation, it is very witty style animation. But anyways, I like this episode had a very distinct charm to it, the animation especially. It was pretty interesting. All right, let me check which studio did this. Oh, okay, I found it. It's Lapin Track. It was the same studio that did the previous episode, which was Love Is Blind. Um, right. So yeah, I do kind of see that now. The episode two animation was also very similar to, this style as well. In today's style as well. Also, the previous episode was short. This episode is also pretty short. So I guess that's why they made one single studio animate both of them, because, like the first episode was not as short as this. It was like at least like 20 minutes or something, I think. But these two episodes were pretty short. Yeah, that's why Laughing Track did both of them. And yeah, all right, okay. So there you go. That was it. That was my reaction to today's episode. This was Love Is Blind, and truly it is, as we saw today. So, I'm looking forward to the next episode. I think the next episode is Shikaku. I haven't read this. I don't think I've read this one. This should be interesting. I'm actually going in blind. I don't think I've read this. Shikaku was, or even if I read it, I probably don't remember. Yeah. Either way, next episode reaction will be something that I probably don't know. So, let's see. So yeah, that is it. That was my reaction to today's episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next week, maybe. I don't know. Like when I get time, I'll make another video on Tatsuki Fujimoto 1726. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.